UC Davis campus is big, really big. If you want to find your community and the support you'll need to succeed, keep watching. We're taking you on a tour of the Real Places of UCD. Our next stop, the Center for African Diaspora Student Success.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the next episode of Real Places of UCD. My name is Kiara and I'm a fourth year majoring in sociology, and I'm the peer mentor of the Center for African Diaspora Student Success.
Hi guys, my name is Amarachi. I am a second year political science African studies double major. I am the student assistant here at Center for African Diaspora Student Success. All right, so we can go ahead and get started. So when you walk in, this is our lobby area. We do have, on the tables, we have resources for students to get connected with opportunities, internship, external, any way they can. On this table here, usually on Thursdays around 2:30 p.m., we have the hair closet from the Cross Cultural Center that brings hair products for people who want to get connected with that. We also have free sexual health products here for however you might need them. So we're gonna walk this way.
Yeah, and this is where students check in when they come to the center. So we usually have them either swipe their ID or type in that ID number. And then at the front, this is also where students are able to check out cords, like if they need like a laptop charger, something like that. And then we also have Barb's, who is our office coordinator. And then this way is into the main portion of the center. We have this table here that is usually for Fresh Tuesdays, where the student farm comes and brings us a bunch of fresh vegetables for the students.
All right, and over here we have our computer center where students can use computers for homework needs or personal needs, however they might want to use them. And here we have a large board of opportunities, campus organizations to highlight, specifically AfroVibes. I am an AfroVibes member, so we have our showcase coming up next week, Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. So there's just a bunch of resources that students might need, just give them access to it on a visual board, and we can come this way.
Yeah, so this is one portion of our study space where we have tables for students to, do what they do, get the work in. And we also have our whiteboard. This is where we highlight events that are happening within the community and at our centers. So we also do a lot of programming. We have things like tutoring happening. So we have math, chem, bio, stats, and then we have Ken Barnes from the Internship and Career Center, who holds office hours here. He does a great job connecting students to resources, always super willing to help. And then we have some of our events highlighted here. We have Blurred Out, which is for like Black nerds to get together and do fun stuff. So we have like Switch competitions a lot. We also have library office hours and as we mentioned, the hair closet. And since it's currently Black Futures Month, we have a few of our events being highlighted here and on this lovely calendar here as well. And you'll also notice throughout the center that we have a lot of art from various portions of the African diaspora. And then over here, we have a large screen, which is used for presentations. So sometimes I give presentations as the peer mentor on things like calendaring your syllabi or building better study tips. So this is where I would usually do those presentations. And then moving this way further into the center, we also have bean bags. So students will often come, hang out just like that, take naps in between classes. And then we also have our small conference room here, which is another space for students to sit in more peace, as we see here. We also have whiteboards, so sometimes students will come, work out long problems, study in here, things of that sort.
All right, so we have a lot more computers here. And then bring you guys to our pantry or our kitchen space. So here we have a couple of, we have a microwave, we have a fridge for students to use that to heat up their food however they need to. We have a sink, wash something before you get to your next class. And then we have our pantry. Yes, with a lot of resources for students who might be a little bit, who might need them.
Yeah.
specifically our spices. Get a
Yes.
little seasoning in there.
A new addition,
Right.
Fan favorite actually. Yeah. So some items if you need to cook things, some quicker things like Capri Suns or granola bars, and then right next to this one we have household supplies. So things like soap, toothbrushes, wipes, things of that sort. Also, same checkout system as that. Students just leave their ID number and then they can get 5 items a day. And then moving this way, we have another space for students to hang out on bean bags. And then we have our Associate Director, Maya's office.
Hi, we're so happy to give you a virtual tour today. My name is Maya, I'm the Associate Director. And whether you're coming to CADSS to heat up your lunch, to do some academic advising, go to office hours, or hang out in our beanbag chairs, we welcome you. We're so excited to invite you into our space and we hope it feels like home.
Yes. And right next door, we have our director, Deonica.
Hi there, I'm Deonica Bell. I serve the campus as the Director of the Strategic African American Retention Initiative, as well as the Center for African Diaspora Student Success, CADSS. Super excited to have you here in our space today. We hope that you come take advantage of all of the resources, academic and cultural programming that we have here. And we look forward to having you here on campus. Take care.
All right, and last but not least, we have our dance room. We got some touring going on right now. So this space is what we like to call a little bit more flexible. Students can either come here to study or just chill and hang out. A lot of our campus organizations like Afro Vibes or other Black orgs can come here and kind of use the space for, you know, their events, their programs, their workshops and stuff. Yeah, so walk this way.
Yeah, and while we like to have all the students check in at the front desk so you can't enter through this door, if students don't feel like walking all the way back around, this is a quicker way to exit the center, and our staircase is right around the corner. So thanks for coming to visit us.
Bye.